Fox 45's Jeff Abel joins us live right now after speaking to a former state senator who says lawmakers do have an opportunity to do something, but only have themselves to blame. Jeff.
Well, former State Senator Jim Brochin is criticizing Maryland lawmakers tonight for doubling down in a state where he says can't afford to gamble.
The legislature is just going to double down. I mean, they got an election coming up next year.
Former longtime State Senator Jim Brochin says it's time Maryland lawmakers change their course for the sake of the state.
On both sides of the aisle, all they do is double down now. There's no such thing as we made a mistake.
Brochin says Maryland cannot afford the proposed Family Medical Leave Act, nor the blueprint for education, both expected to cost the state billions of dollars. It's those looming big-ticket items which he believes prompted Moody's to reduce Maryland's financial outlook from stable to negative last year, and a year later downgrading Maryland's bond rating from a coveted AAA to AA rating.
And they specifically said that it's our future obligations that make us unable to have the AAA bond rating. And it all comes back to those two obligations, which are budget busters.
But the governor and other lawmakers are pointing their fingers at Washington.
It is very clear that the impact of the Trump administration, that the impact it is having on the D.C. region and on Maryland, by extension, is real and it is severe.
So now the talking point of all of this is Donald Trump did this. Donald Trump took us from AAA to AA. And was he a small component of it? Was he a component of it? Yes. Was he the deciding factor? No.
The downgraded bond rating means Maryland will likely pay more to borrow money, and Brochin predicts a future tax hike is almost certain.
The next tax they're going to raise is either going to be a sales tax, or it's going to be a sales tax or an income tax. Who does the sales tax hurt? The poor of the poor.
The very people lawmakers had promised to protect, and the very legislature that's choosing to stay the course, despite financial headwinds ahead.
I think the politics of the country has flowed so far down into the states that it makes it impossible for them because they think it's a sign of weakness. And I think it's a sign of intelligence.
Brochin believes lawmakers are overstating the impact of those recent job cuts in Washington, pointing to the massive amounts of jobs lost during COVID and during the recession of 2008, when Maryland was still able to maintain that coveted AAA bond rating. We're live tonight. Jeff Abel, Fox 45 News.